Welcome back. Time now to introduce our Student Athlete of the Month for November, Leah Salzer of Oshkosh West High School. Leah, a 4.0 student who sits atop her class and played varsity volleyball all 4 years. Leah is joined by her coach, Gillian Pakula. I got that right?
You did.
Okay, very good. All right, Leah, let's start with you, obviously, as you're the Student Athlete of the Month for November, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
How much work does it take to sit atop a class of, I wrote down 425 students? It seems like you definitely have to put your time into your grades, so to speak.
Definitely. It is hard to get those grades up there and keep them up there because there's so much to do with athletics and clubs. But for me, I just go home, do my homework right away, get it done, spend time with friends and family on the weekends.
So it definitely, to do what you're doing and to have a 4 point, you think it's definitely something where the student part has to come before the athlete part, in your opinion?
I think so, but I also think it's a bit of a mix. You got to balance the two.
Speak about that a little bit, and balancing the two. How hard is it to balance being a student with being an athlete? Because, you know, you just spoke on the grade side of things and how much time you put into that, but to be a varsity athlete for 4 years, that takes a time commitment too. So speak about how difficult it's been to kind of balance a student and being an athlete.
It's difficult because after school practice goes for 3 hours usually, and then weekends you have tournaments. And it's hard when you have a lot of homework to do too, and projects and tests to study for, but I think with being an athlete, you focus on school that much more because you only have a certain amount of time to do what you need to do, so you just get it done when you got to do it.
Talk about some of the classes that you're currently taking. Are you taking any advanced placement classes?
Right now, yeah, I'm in UW English, UW Spanish, and Calculus 1.
Okay, and are those college credit classes in advance of going on to a collegiate or a college or a university?
Yeah, technically they are, but we offer them at Oshkosh West, so it's really nice. They just work right into my schedule there.
Athletically, as we mentioned previously, you're a 4-year varsity athlete, which is very impressive. If you had to pick, I'm not going to put you too much on the spot and make you pick one moment, but what are some of your more fond moments of being an athlete?
For sure, my favorite of all time was our regional final game this year against Hartford. And one of the reasons it's just so exciting to me is that we were down and we were 1 point away from losing it all. We were going to end our season with that game, and we came back to win the whole match and go on to sectionals. So that one just really brought the team together, I think.
Very exciting. Coach, Leah was a team captain each of the past 2 seasons. What does that say about her character?
Well, it's really been a neat experience having Leah on the team for 4 years, and as a junior she was selected by her teammates to be the captain along with the other seniors. So as a junior she was selected by her peers and coaches as the only junior along with the seniors. So you know, right there that tells you that you know, Leah sometimes is a quieter person, but she really leads by example, and you know, the other kids, athletes, look up to her. So as a junior that happened, and then this as a senior, you know, it was just an automatic choice that she was a captain for us.
I know in reading the write-up for the Student Athlete of the Year award, you said you've been on leave recently from the school, and Leah has really been a big help in kind of rallying the troops. I mean, speak to that for a little bit, if you would.
Yeah, as a coach, having to basically not being there, the security of knowing that Leah knows the program, knows how it goes. She's been there for 4 years, along with the assistant that was taking over. I felt very comfortable with knowing that things weren't going to change that much because we had the same people in place that have been the whole time.
Very good athlete, 4-year varsity, but yet humble is what the coach is saying. Very quiet demeanor, yet fierce on the court. Where does that come from?
Just being a volleyball player to begin with, it's all about the team. It's not so much about yourself. So every time I'm on the court, I'm just thinking, what can I do to help everyone else out? Like, what can we do as a team to win this game? So I try not to focus on myself so much and just get everyone rallied together.
I know, looking at your sheet there, a lot of extracurricular activities is on top of everything we've already mentioned. Talk about some of those and how you find the time to fit those into the schedule.
Right now, I'm secretary of Rotary and one of the officers on our O'Neill Honor Society, and with those, a lot of time does need to be put into it with volunteering in the community and everything. But I think what's nice is that Oshkosh West has a program where you can have your clubs during the school day. So every Friday we get to meet with our clubs, and that helps me a lot because I don't have to put so much outside of school.
Real quick, I hope your makeup doesn't start running, but I'm going to read a quote from you from your coach. In the write-up it said, "Leah Salzer is one of the best athletes as well as being one of the best persons that I've had the privilege of coaching." What does that mean for you to hear something like that?
It makes me feel good about what I've done the last 4 years, and it's nice to know someone else notices all the hard work I put in.
Okay, well, before you go, let's definitely grab our plaque for you. So congratulations on being the Student Athlete of the Month. And real quick, before we take our break, what are the college plans?
Right now I'm looking into biology or medicine, and so far I've just applied to University of Madison, Marquette, Minnesota, Twin Cities, and La Crosse.
All right, well, congratulations again, and thank you, ladies, for being here.
Yeah.